Let's go, game ketiga bang ya, satu sama. Lah masih ada Xbox-nya bang. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, bosku. Jangan ngelek, jangan ngelek.
In King Kong's hands, the mechanics, all assassin picks.
King Kongnya pakai
Okay.
tank dua-duanya. Udah lama ini. Baxia versus Akai udah lama kali nih.
That's more so if you're a flicker Akai.
I guess, you know, the reposition. That just makes all the movements more deliberate. Okay?
Oh, ternyata Jaidanya pakai
Okay.
Jungle.
Still a debut.
Joy
good
bang ya.
though.
Yeah, for the first time, possibly in forever, we need to go back as far as older seasons of the MPL.
Onyx mengandalkan damage dari
Kai, but overall,
Kimi
this is a return to form, not just for Onyx PH, but even
yang
TNC. Because
dibantu
look,
di backup oleh
3 picks
Kelrock.
up the Yuzhong.
Sementara TNC
Picks up the Baksha again. Baksha
nggak ada bos.
God knows how long, and then
Satu-satunya damage yang tinggi itu Jaida.
This export, now he's gonna give it the old Phoenix Army try once more.
I feel it's a lot
Agak
better
ragu
for
aku
the
TNC.
export now though compared to game 1. Oh, hold on, Kirk against
Iya.
the Shah.
Nggak kuat lawan Yu Jong.
I do not want to go 1v1 against Yuzhong ever again. Zaida nearly got a kill there. It's a 0-2 for this Joy, but so far it's looking good.
Okay, Brigida, tell us exactly why that export was good going in an Onyx lineup
Nggak
again.
kuat lawan
Because
Yu
you
Jong
don't get
Kirknya.
to see any form of burst damage from Onyx lineup.
That's right.
And it feels like if he was struggling to always have his Faraga armor in the beginning of a team fight in game number 1, that might not be a problem at all now that we're in game 3.
Black Dragon form coming in. Spots Brusco, pushes away King Kong.
Ooh.
No dice, TNC get it for free.
Free gitu dong.
This is looking like a really good start if you're TNC. You could hear the Phoenix Army really hyped up earlier.
Baru level 4 Kirknya.
Onyx have successfully choked out a lot of Zyda's resources as the Joy. But look at where Zyda's farming now.
He's farming on their side of the jungle. Even Kelra's struggling. One more thing to add. Oh my god, they catch Jungle heavy spin.
Oh, their Vitalize is there, but those are endless vengeances from Kirk. It's the MSC, Akai, Arlot all over
Tengok
again.
itu.
Landlord at
Hilang.
home, but 3 more. Find sweet revenge right here, right now. Kirk falls.
This Yuzhong is no joke.
Yuzhong
There's a reason
kuat
why it's
kali,
Prio banned so far. It's handling the Arlot so well. Oh, Zyda though. Chaco going in. Baksha Shield Unity, but he gets to walk away instead. Could have been really dangerous if only he was a bit more further into the turret, but again, at least there's no
Pakai
threat of
tank King Kongnya
sudden burst.
lama lah ini apa.
So they can just take it easy.
That is on the defensive side. Offensively
Jungle.
speaking, I think the X-Borg is great going in on it because look, utility jungle, huge HP on that Gathon, on that Arla, on that
Ternyata
CC.
Kirknya
And they're just going to stand in front of him.
diejam-ejam
And then he
di
can get all
XP.
those 2 damage stacks. So TNC, this is a dream situation. A great start.
Karena bukan hero power dia, Kak.
Up 1,000 gold. They're
Bang.
making this Joy look good. How does this feel for Onyx?
This Joy on the M6 championship skin, by the way,
That is literally King Kong.
which we did just show right now. They're using this exact skin against Onyx, and they're not having such a great time. Zyda's first to position himself near the objective as well.
Purify langsung.
Benny, the export finally gets to join. What could you expect? It's not going to be easy for Onyx to start things off, but instead it's TNC who starts everything. Brusco
Mati
already using
Yuzhong
the
akhirnya.
AOE, but 3 more.
Dog, 3-man gang on that Yuzhong. Didn't even get to use the Black Dragon form. Now Onyx reposition.
4 lawan 5 tapi
Now
sekarat
with 3
Brusco-nya
Mark on,
tuh.
there's no Black Dragon form, but that's a surprise.
Langsung
Final
kena
slash.
2.
Benny Cutie also throwing out those flames, and he gets the
Lah,
turtle.
King
How
Kongnya.
did that happen? It's Benny who secures the objective for TNC.
Without a retribution. I mean, Zyda helped for sure, but in the thick
zone every single member of Onyx in an attempt to take this mid turret, but 3mar. That might have been a bit too dangerous.
He was short and shot, and he gets taken down by Fritz. The super fab clap back.
Kelra takes a turret down bottom as well, but Zaida clearly wants to trade as much as he can. Onyx starting to be a lot more aggressive now though, but does King Kong get the purple
He
buff?
went to Lassie.
What?
Lassie took it.
And Zaida got hit!
Masih
All
dapat.
the purple go to the Phoenix army. Off camera, Kelra takes down Benny. That's just to the right of the current camera angle we have now. This is pandemonium. This is mayhem. Game 3. This is a long shot from what MPL Philippines looks like on the daily.
Still a bit more closer than we thought though from Beacon. It's less than 1,000 gold lead, but Brusco, Lantern Flare stacks coming in. The Revitalize was already
Sakitnya itu Yujong.
used. And that's just because of Lancy and 3mar in mid.
Could have been lethal if 3mar stayed a little closer to Brusco with another big choke slam. Could have been it for the Bruiser. All right, Onyx able to recover just a little bit. Truth be told, they're doing so much better than we expected, given that they've taken down 3mar. And I'd like to think that it's not over just yet. Just because King Kong did not get a favorable hero doesn't mean the rest of the team can't pivot.
We just don't see Onyx choosing to fight and sync up just yet.
To
They
be
haven't,
fair, the kind of lineup that they have doesn't need to sync up. Like, it's a fighter lineup. So everything has to happen all together. Black Dragon form, starts it up, turns out a quarter of his health.
But I guess it can't be too messy either. But Benny Cutie, oh no, Zaida really takes this objective. Everybody's just pulled back in. Benny Cutie takes down Brusco. Last insanity already committed. And the heavy spin was used just to escape. So now they don't really get to sync up anything.
Kelranya pakai Vengeance ya.
Onyx, they don't need to sync up, but they all have to be there. It's a
Panik kayaknya dia bang.
heavy lineup. TNT, they love that. Benny Cutie welcomes that all day, any day. Specifically today, on Friday, he might actually get the match point against Onyx first. They're up now 2K.
But it's not like they could choose not to just walk up front. I guess maybe for Kirk, he could try and come in from weird angles, and maybe you could see the same from Kelra, but King Kong, based on how great of a map control we're seeing in TNC's hands right now, I don't think they can actually take the Phoenix Army by surprise as much as they want.
No, it has to be an honest approach or a clean pickoff, like one or the other. And I think it's the latter that's more possible. A passive push up top.
Main pasif King Kong ya.
They're slowly building up this lead. If there would be a pickoff for free from Onyx, I think it's off of, as you mentioned, Kirk. He has to
Kali ini Jairan memimpin. Nah, King Kongnya pakai hero tank.
I'm not so sure if Athena or Midnight talked about this, but this is weird. We were so honed in on that Akai pick that we never considered, is Onyx doing the right kind of damage?
And I guess that's why TNC took out all remaining possible junglers who could have dealt much more damage than this. Because right now we're looking at probably just Super Prince as the main source of damage for Onyx. And they're playing around Super Prince clearly. But if Super Prince is out of the picture, then I can't imagine how Onyx deals with everything.
And TNC have that foil. They can send 3mar to go Prince hunting and just stop him from firing back. Like, it's that simple, a one-to-one solution. So now Chaknu goes ahead. Baksha unite.
Pasif gitu loh Onyxnya gameplay.
Out of that river brush. And the front line belongs to TNT. Like, Benny Cutie is that bad over the turret.
Actually, even Zaida can just go Super Prince hunting if he wanted to.
That's true.
There are so many ways for TNC to deal with Onyx main damage. And right now, every single one of them can efficiently zone out Onyx if they want to. Brusco couldn't even come close. Zaida takes the Lord, but they trade.
Gak dapat
Both
primarnya.
are down, but could they get more? Because this is last insanity from Benny
Meledak
Cutie.
dong. Meledak lagi.
Prince and Kelra full. 3 for 1. The
you're
Emang
part of
level
the
red
Phoenix
ray-nya gimana
Army,
caranya itu?
you can even try and take much more. They're definitely gonna go for this tier 1 in mid, and Kirk can only watch.
Kirk tried. All right, I think he knows, he understands the way that we see this picture as spectators that it's on me. I have to somehow stop this forward momentum from the Phoenix Army. And he came from that weird angle. Like, at best, what was he gonna do? Stop Zyda from coming in and blasting the softies from Onyx? Because 3Mar's job was done. Again, they'll always have the initiative. They will always be first to say,
Yep.
3Mar, go jump someone. Go
Yeah.
jump Ritz.
And as we've mentioned, Onyx are looking to lose a huge majority, or if not all, their outer turrets at this point. I am wondering if the Flying Clouds can actually help them. We did see King Kong use one just now.
Yep.
I think even casters, we've been talking
Meledak
about maybe
tiga-tiganya.
Flying Clouds favoring those who are on the defense a
Sakit
bit more.
perutnya.
Yep, you can kind of catapult your way towards a advantageous angle, but here's the thing, Ree. Your opponent see that coming. Sure, you can't interact with them, but
Still honest.
you see that little head in your mini-map. These are pro players we're talking about. These people do it for a living. Some of them have become world champions. So you have to know that, wait, that's not right. we can't let that fly. So I see what King Kong was trying to do. It's just, you won't let that fly by, not by the Phoenix Army.
Not if they stay careful. And that's what they're doing right now. It's TNC who played a lot more aggressively in the beginning, and now they're being a lot more calculated.
And this is where they're comfortable. Again, in a state of constant conflict, a team like TNC
7.000 perbedaan gold,
they are a
bos.
team fighting team, and they forced Onyx to draft this way as well. Again, Kelron's in a fighter gold lane, so you have to fight and win from there. You can't just be sneaky. That's why the map will never look blue unless you start winning team fights.
But how do they do that? Even this purple buff gets denied from them. Traction Pulse already used though. Could they be dealing with Benny Cutie first? But it's not just the Firaga that he has. If we have to look at him, he also has the immortality picked up already.
Effectively 4 life bars. Effectively multiple ways to trigger the last insanity even if you get bursted. And again, we mentioned, we agreed, there is no burst from
No,
Onyx.
no.
Not now,
Lord
not in the
kedua
mid game.
telah spawn.
Approaching the late game, maybe there is a way. If Kirk can somehow find that miracle angle.
Yeah, I think just now too, the Traction Pulse and the Solar Beam dealt a decent amount of damage, but again, I guess that's the keyword, it's just a decent amount of damage. Nothing that Benny QT couldn't really recover from, but they get to force out the Crimson Beacon. But does Chaknu want to look for a target? They don't know where King Kong is too, by the way.
They got him.
King Kong gets spotted
Aduh,
though,
sakit mata
and
begini.
now they flush them out.
Caknunya
Onyx could
diejam-ejam
not
situ.
come any close, and Chaknu is willing to be the sacrifice.
Mundur harusnya.
Play King Kong 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Get the heavy spin.
Benny Cutie still has his immortality. Kirk finding the setup onto 2. The damage might just be enough right now, but 3 more knocks up so many. But TNC with 2
Giveaway,
members
Lord
down
na.
might not force the fight anymore, not unless they actually want to.
Benny Cutie, no Waraga armor. In comes Zyda. Enough
Lihat crit-nya.
damage to disincentivize Onyx from pushing forward.
That
This is a blunt push by Onyx, by TNC.
that
I think Onyx should be thankful. Onyx did a great job there.
King Kong did a great job. He stopped Zyda from using the electrifying beams to potentially go for the cleanup, but Brusco, oh, he doesn't get to stun anyone, even with the flying clouds. But it was enough to force TNC away.
Bring it up. I see
Free
exactly what
giveaway.
Phoenix is doing here. That's why Chaknu sent himself over to Onyx. That's why he said, hey, kill me now. I respawn sooner. I join much faster via flying clouds. But the timing wasn't perfect. I think TNC lost more than they expected they were going to. And that led to that Lord getting neutralized by Onyx in about 0.2 seconds.
So it sounded like a really good plan, but I think it was a bit too specific for TNC to have been able to pull it off. They did get the objective, they're still in the lead, but it's starting to not feel as significant if Onyx get a bit more confidence to engage in the team fights.
Not impossible. It's still pretty miserable, but there are solutions, as you saw. I think Onyx should thank the Lord for that. Because again, that's all that TNC had.
Satu-satu yang bisa
Possibly,
menjang ke
my
Super
theory
Prince,
is they
Super
tunnel
Prince
vision
lepas di
into
ujung.
just the Lord and finishing, assuming that Onyx will take this lying down. It's clear that the M6 World Champions will do no such thing. A minute before the Lord spawns lower quarter, TNC have to be very particular about how they approach the next fight because Prince has racked up
Yeah.
quite a few stacks. I don't know if he died post Skypiercer stack take, but he's starting to hurt.
Yeah, and I think it was Prince who actually started that fight. He used the traction pulse, so Lancey had to use his Crimson Beacon. And that's only when Chaknu just kept running towards Onyx. That's when he decided to sacrifice himself because of maybe, again, the flying clouds theory.
Yep. On the other hand, Lancey has 0 stacks, so his Skypiercer is about 1,500 gold worth of nothing. King Kong struggling to keep his own purple, and they will. Fractured Pulse thrown out, TNC scramble. So this is what TNC is doing. They're just keeping Onyx busy, so the map belongs to them up until the Lord spawns.
Yep. Onyx, it's so hard for them that they have
Dikasih
no choice but to group up and
Rejuksin.
just fight TNC head on. Because there's no
Sudah saatnya
right
Juksin ini
sequence
bersinar.
to doing things.
I think there is one universal truth for Onyx. Deny Benny Cutie the last insanity. That was the key to that whole fight post-Lord about 4 minutes ago. Like, that was the only reason why Onyx is still alive, because they started to whittle down Benny's Pyraga armor first. And they popped his immortality. That's another one. Right now, Benny has no Pyraga armor.
King Kong yang dipok-pok
He only has
gitu.
Flame Armor, not more.
Yeah. Doesn't have the immortality right now. So Onyx might see this as a small opportunity or something they can risk. There goes the traction pulse already, and now they're definitely trying to take that Pyraga armor out, but he still has it, and his immortality came back just in time.
Right, and Kirk here's the final slash, displacing the wrong target. Chakno happy to be of service as TNC go back to the Dons.
Masih dicari di mana
Time's
ujungnya.
up. Now those 4 life bars are back for Benny Cutie.
Pretty miserable if you're a fighter lineup, and this is the kind of damage profile you have. Onyx are playing this on hard mode.
Yes. There's so much going on. So many heroes from TNC even effectively blocking Onyx from what they want to do.
Yep, and Onyx want to take care of the map too. So that's what Zaida is doing. He's overloading the choices that Onyx has to make. And if TNC learn of this decision to send Kirk over there, then all the more it becomes clear. Just go burst the Lord. They can't get us from the back line. No solid amount of CC here. And King Kong shows himself.
Yeah. Because I think if there's anyone who needs to work together in this, more than the Gatot KB, maybe it does have to be King Kong and Kirk.
Uh-oh.
But they don't seem to find anyone.
Numpuk minion bawah.
At least Benny Cutie, we mentioned, is the important target.
Traction Pulse already used. Chakno rolling around. 3 more holding on to the Black Dragon form. Checks in on that long brush. Chakno pops that Baksha ult. Puissance. Oh wow, these 2 are just holding out. Lord at half health.
They're fighters, and they keep fighting. No one's going down while Zaida just keeps holding the objective. That's the final slash finally committed onto Benny Cutie.
Udah diinisiasi oleh Yujong. Dikejar udah.
The last insanity effectively on 3 as 3 more and Lancey just go for the chase and take down Onyx 1 by 1.
2 for 1. And Brusco will
Ketiga untuk 1.
2 kills for Lancey. It's just King Kong and Kelra left.
You were looking for the stacks
Mana nih?
and now he got
2-1
2
kah?
kills.
Di
TNC,
Yujong
they
emang.
want to take down the base turrets. We're 19 minutes in and they might just go straight for the base.
They can't do this. It's not enough firepower to defend.
Pyraga armor's back. Last insanity. Kelra's bursted down.
Rata, bos.
Nobody's next. The Phoenix
2-1.
match point.
Gokil bang.